Priscilla Abram. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved replacements for heads of federal government agencies that were recently appointed as ministers. This was contained in a statement on Tuesday by the Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Malam Garba Shehu. It said Senator Bashir Garba Mohammed replaces Sadia Omar Farouk as Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. Dr. Chima Ejikeme has been appointed Executive Secretary, Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, replacing Sharon O. Ikeazu, while Kashirufu Inuwa Abdullahi is now Director General CEO, National Information Technology Development Agency. The statement said the name of Adeleke Moruful Adewolu had been sent to the Senate for confirmation to replace Sunday Akindare as Executive Commissioner, Nigerian Communications Commission. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday told the ministers designate that all eyes are on them, while he reminded the ministers that the Nigerian expects quick results from his administration. He spoke at the end of a two-day presidential retreat organized for the ministers in waiting ahead of their inauguration. The president noted that majority of underprivileged Nigerians hope for a better future, adding that it is the responsibility of the government to meet the great needs of the people. He, however, listed the challenges faced at the inception of his regime in 2015 as the 18 local governments in the northeast under Boko Haram control, decayed infrastructure, rent-seeking economy that deepened largely on oil revenues and imports, significant unpaid pension, subsidy debts, and legacy contractors' debts. According to him, his administration in the past 4 years laid the foundation to rebuild Nigeria. Speakers of 36 houses of assembly across the country on Tuesday decried the non-implementation of the financial autonomy for the state legislators. This is coming a year after President Muhammadu Buhari assented to the autonomy bill. The speakers noted that under the current federal system, there are peculiar challenges confronting state parliament. The chairman of the Conference of Speakers of State Legislators and Local Government House of Assembly, Speaker Madushiru Obasa said the non-implementation of the autonomy by many governors amounted to the violation of the Constitution. While urging the governors to implement the new template, the Lagos speaker said state healthmen should set good examples as Democrats by abiding by the law. Obasa spoke in Lagos at the conference of 36 speakers with the theme strengthening the capacity of state legislators for effective governance. House of Representative Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, who was represented by Deputy Speaker Idris Wase, called for synergy between the National Assembly and the Houses of Assembly during the proposed constitution review. Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Winifred Ekenem Oyo Ita, is medically fit to undergo future interrogation as investigators deepen their probe into a 3 billion naira contract fraud. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission have screened her phone chart and call logs following evidence obtained from her suspected collaborators. She was allowed to go for treatment when she took ill during interrogation. Oyo Ita is being investigated alongside some companies and some government officials for alleged 3 billion naira contract scandal. But after more than a week in hospital, there were strong indications on Tuesday that Oyo Ita may attend the inauguration of new ministers today. It was learned that Oyo Ita has been certified medically fit to perform official functions after taking some days off duty. With the development, she will be able to be at the series of interrogation sections already laid out for her by the EFCC. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has said it is only investigating former Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode. The anti-graft agency said it had not raided the home of the ex-governor under any guise. The FCC made the clarifications in the statement on Tuesday in Abuja, the nation's capital, by its spokesman, Tony Orilade. The statement said the FCC has since earlier hours of Tuesday been inundated with calls that operatives of the commission raided the home of the former Lagos State Governor Ambode. According to EFCC, it said the need to state for the record that the agency did not raid Ambode's house, stressing that it is instructive that his administration, like other former governors, is under investigation since they no longer constitutionally enjoy immunity against persecution. 3 policemen and a driver were killed by gunmen in an attack on the convoy of Nasarawa State Deputy Governor Dr. Emmanuel Akabe. The convoy ran into the assailants around Gako Hill in Nasarawa Egon local government area at about 8 p.m. Nigerian time. It was learned that the deputy governor was on his way to Abuja for today's swearing in of ministers. The source said upon hearing gunshots from an oncoming Hilux van, the gunmen laid ambush for the police officers and the driver. The gunmen were said to have taken away the officers' rifles after killing them, leaving a magazine behind. The remains of the slain policeman and the driver has been deposited at the Dalhatu Arab Specialist Hospital in Lafayette. State Police spokesman Othaman Ishmael said the Commissioner of Police and all the senior officers were at the scene. He, however, said that he was yet to be fully briefed on the attack. And that was the PM News on Television Nigerian. Many thanks for watching. I am Priscilla Igor.